Hi friends, welcome back. This series is about data structures decoded. In this series, we began with the introduction to the data structures, the requirements, the need of the data structures, how it can help us in coding and making the code more efficient and all. Then we began our journey into linear data structures, and under linear data structures, we started with what we call arrays, looked at the details of the arrays, definitions, then how they are implemented, various functionals that can be implemented using arrays, then the C code for them, and the actual running, all these things we have seen on the arrays. Later, we went on listing the applications of the arrays and then the advantages of using arrays and then the disadvantages of the arrays. While discussing with the disadvantages of the arrays, we realized that some of the disadvantages can be overcome if we can make out some other data structure, and that's what gave way to a new data structure called the linked list. So next we began our journey in the linked list, and then we just listed that there can be three types of linked list: singly linked list, doubly linked list, and a circular linked list. Under circular, again, singly linked and doubly linked are also possible. That's what just we introduced, and then we went on looking at what a singly linked list is, defined them, and then looked at various implementations of the functions that are possible with linked list, and then looked at some of the applications. So that's where we are today. We have completed what we called a single linked list. Now we get into something called doubly linked list. So the major problem with the singly linked list is we can just move in one direction from the head to the tail. But for any reason, if we wanted to know what was before any given node, it was not possible to move back. Therefore, if we had a problem of looking at the past, then from the beginning itself, we need to keep a note of what was the past. So we need to keep remembering at every step from where we had come. So it gives an additional task. So instead of this, if we could have a way possible to go back into the earlier nodes, that means if we can create a link in the backward direction also, then it would be easier for us to move back and forth so that the activity can be taken up easily. So that's what makes the doubly linked list come to the picture. So let's dive into what a doubly linked list and its connected details and so on. So the doubly linked list has a series of nodes, and as in case of singly linked list, doubly linked list also has the concept of node, but the difference is the node now consists of three components. one component where we can save the data, another component as it was in the previous model, the pointer pointing to the next node. Apart from that, we have one more pointer which points to the previous node. So we have the node as a structure which contains the data, contains a pointer to the next node and a pointer to the previous node. So that's additional thing we have when we talk about doubly linked list. So technically speaking, we can say that a doubly linked list is a linear data structure where each node contains a data field and two pointers, one for forward, one for backward. One is pointing to the next node in the sequence, and the other one is pointing to the previous node in the sequence. So why do we require double linked list in the first place at all? Just a few important points to look at. So it's going to give us facility for efficient traversal in both the direction. So we can just keep moving forward, backward with minimum efforts. So it is highly efficient whenever we need bidirectional traversing and when we are trying to manipulate the data. So as we discussed while we're talking about insertion after that, then we need to keep remembering and stop when we reach that point. But the problem was if we wanted to insert any node before a given node, then we had a additional task to do. So keep remembering the previous node also. So this is the current node, this is the previous node. So keep moving them so that when we reach the current node that is of our interest, then we also know where the previous node is, and we are trying to say that the new node has to be inserted before this. So we need to know where is the previous node, we need to know where is the current node, and in between we need to add a new node. So for that, we went on storing the previous node history also as we traverse along the list because we had no option to go back. Now, if we talk about a doubly linked list, then if we want to insert a new node before any node, then we just keep moving on the one direction, and when we reach that node, just one step back and then do our actions. So that's a simple thing. So we can make things move to and fro anytime as required because from any node we have a pointer to the next node, a pointer to the previous node. Both are available simultaneously. So it's up to our requirement, up to our need, whether we want to go ahead or want to go back. So it all depends on, and we don't have much efforts to put on that, and efficiently we can move back and forth if we have a doubly linked list. So commonly used in cases of web browser. So commonly what we do, we keep moving ahead and back, keep moving. So if you want to go back where you had come from, then definitely this doubly linked list will help you in remembering what were the previous steps. So you can just keep going back and back and back. So that gives us the history. So in web browsers, we can use of doubly linked list. more efficiently. In case of navigation systems, of course, we can use them in queues. Want to make a bidirectional, so it will be easier. Stack, yes, the bidirectional. Hash tables also we can use. Trees, then least recently used or most recently used cache memories and all that. So if we want to talk about the least recently or most recently used like things, then we put them in a order and then we just move back and forth as and when required. So that's more common applications we have for doubly linked list. So many more applications are there. It's just a tip of an iceberg. Yeah, that's some idea about what doubly linked list is. So more details like how it is implemented, what are its applications, how it can be used, and all other things to be followed in the coming sessions. So keep watching. Thank you.